Good evening, everyone. Just give everybody some time to come on in. This is Sarah with Healthy Families for God and using the sense God gave you. So you guys that have been following me for a while know that I'm a chronic skeptic. So I'm going to just share with you tonight a skeptic's view of Ningxia Red. So we'll give some people some time to come on in, get some help with a little bit of focus here, because sometimes I get all squirrely when I am teaching and I get off track and I get so excited about what I want to share that I just go on a rabbit trail. So breathe in some focus support here and give everybody some time to come in. So I am Sarah with Healthy Families for God. I also have a page on Facebook called Using the Sense God Gave You, where we explore how aromatherapy can also support our health naturally. If you you may notice that my voice sounds kind of funky, so hopefully you are still getting good enough sound for this class. I lost my voice when we got back from vacation, completely random, and working on getting it back. So but we're just gonna go with it. So tonight I just want to, hi Danielle. So tonight I just want to share with you guys a little bit of my perspective from this chronic skeptic on this thing called Ningxia. Ningxia is how it's pronounced. Ningxia is a type of wolfberry. Some of you may have heard of wolfberries. Wolfberries are like a superfood, right? Ningxia is one type of wolfberry. Hey, Lori. So we're going to be talking about that tonight. And Jessica, hey girl. Hey, Marie. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. So some of you tuning in already know how amazing Ningxia Wolfberry is, but when I started, I didn't, and I really didn't want to know because I approached it very skeptically. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Laura. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in. So I was just kind of like, you know what, I'm not going to drink it. And when I first started with Young Living, I got 2 packets of Ningxia Red. It's like a juice kind of in my pack. And I never drank them. I never drank them. I didn't know that they were like $3 a piece, and I didn't know what was in them. I didn't really want to research it because I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's juice. We don't drink juice. Juice is like soda to natural health people, right? We're crunchy. We don't drink juice. So I never drank them. And people would email me and be like, what do you think of Ningxia? And I'm like, it's juice. So that was me for like 2 years. And I gave that information out without really checking into it, and that was my bad. That's where that chronic skeptic of me comes in. And so what changed? Well, I actually researched it. Who knew? And I'm going to share with you guys what I found out when I researched it. Some of this stuff is pretty awesome. Jamie, she knows already. Jamie says we love it, it supports so much, and that is the truth. So I wasted those 2 packets, and in hindsight, like, I still go, ugh. Knowing what I threw away hurts me to know that, now that I know what I know. So I'm going to just start sharing with you guys what the heck Ningxia is and why we love it so much. So Ningxia is a type of wolfberry. So there's Chinese wolfberries, but not all of them are Ningxia wolfberries. Ningxia wolfberries come from a specific region in China, and we're going to talk about that. But as far as the wolfberry in general goes, there are records of it being used in ancient China and ancient Chinese medicine thousands of years ago. There's old historical records and books of it in like medicinal books and things like that, in old history things. And so it is not a new thing. It's a very old thing. It's just something that, you know, we're kind of slow on catching on to those natural things in America. But it's definitely not a new thing. It's been used for thousands of years for many great reasons. This Ningxia wolfberry is grown in a remote region of China near the Yellow River floodplain and near the Himalayan and the Bayanhar Mountains. I hope I said that right. Anyway, so what happens is, is the water flows down, excuse my voice for today, the water flows down through the mountain gorges, and as it's flowing through these mountain gorges, it's basically just soaking up all these pure minerals, really high content levels of minerals in the water. That's why the Yellow River got its name. It's yellow because of all the minerals. It's so rich in minerals that it actually turns the river another color. So that's where it got its name. It's this really concentrated silt from the mountains. So there's all these minerals. And if you garden like I do, you know that the better your soil, the more nutrients in your soil, the more nutrients in your plants. So these Ningxia wolfberries have this, they grow in this soil that is just so rich in minerals. And so in the Ningxia wolfberry, there are at least 21 essential minerals. 2 of them stand out to me the most, although they are all very important. And in the Ningxia wolfberry, they are actually come in pairs. Yeah, Lori, I think that's why my voice is out. I screamed too much at the, yeah, anyway. So, no, my voice was out for the rally too, so everybody got this part of me. So anyway, so there are at least 21 essential minerals in the Ningxia wolfberry, and they come in pairs that are very synergistic with each other, and so they work fabulously when they come together like that. The 2 that stand out and that are really phenomenal in the Ningxia wolfberry are zinc and potassium. So the zinc in the Ningxia wolfberries, I'm not talking all wolfberries, I'm talking specifically the Ningxia wolfberries. There's 5 times as much zinc in the Ningxia wolfberry as Brussels sprouts, and there's more zinc than raw eggs in the Ningxia wolfberry. So the zinc, you know, is great for our immune health. It's indicated for so many things. You know, there's a lot of things that studies have shown it to be fabulous for, and so zinc is essential for great health, good immune health. Potassium. Now, we know when we think of potassium, we are like bananas, right? Okay, so 1 small banana, which is about 100 grams, has about 362 milligrams of potassium. I'm trying to look for a piece of paper for those of you who are visual like me. So, because I'm visual. So, all right, 362 milligrams in 1 small banana of potassium, okay? See if this is gonna work. In 100 grams of wolfberry, where did I write it down? There it is. There are 1,600 milligrams of potassium. So we are talking more than 4 times the amount of potassium in the Ningxia wolfberry, gram for gram, than in a banana. So 100 grams of banana, 362 milligrams of potassium. 100 grams of Ningxia wolfberry, 1,600 milligrams. So this is it's a phenomenal source of many essential minerals. Potassium, it has to be obtained in dietary sources. Our body doesn't make it. It's an essential mineral micronutrient. So we've got to get it. And what a great way to get it. So zinc, potassium. Moving on to the vitamins. So this is pretty crazy. Ningxia wolfberries are actually a great source of protein too, a plant source of protein. They are 15.6% protein, and that's 100 grams again in the Ningxia wolfberry. And to really improve that protein content, Ningxia wolfberries contain all the essential amino acids, which is really awesome for a plant source. If you study amino acids, you know how great they are for your health, how they're really mostly in animal products and things like that. But the Ningxia wolfberry contains all the essential amino acids. Let's see here. It's also one of the richest known whole food sources of thiamine B1, which is essential for proper energy production, carbohydrate metabolism, and thyroid function. It's also got other B vitamins as well as vitamin E and things like that too. It also has one of the highest percentages of fiber of any whole food. It's got more than oat bran. It's 21% fiber, and it's soluble fiber. So we know that that's good for cholesterol and heart health and things like that too. So it's also really good, a good source of carotenoids, which is one of the richest, it's actually one of the richest sources of carotenoids, you know, the bright colors in plant products and things like that, which means it's great for our eyes and for skin health as well as our immune health. So there's something in it too. They're always researching and learning more. Exactly. There you go, Lori. So 100 grams would end up being about 3.5 ounces of the, that's of the Ningxia Wolfberry. So that would be a little bit different when we're converting it into when something's like in the drink and it's got other things added too. So, but in general, you can, yeah. In 1998, Korean researchers discovered certain things in the Ningxia Wolfberry that they hadn't found before that are very powerful at protecting the liver and supporting liver health. They're called pyrols and cerebrosides. So great for liver health. Also, they are it contains polysaccharides, which are low glycemic, which is really important, especially nowadays. A lot of people need low glycemic long chain molecule. So the polysaccharides are studied extensively for their health benefits in helping support production of healthy cells, because our bodies are always making new cells. There are always new cells that are being made in different parts of our body, and in time, like in time you have a new heart and you have a new, new lungs and stuff, because our body's constantly making new cells. And so what we want to do is give our body the right building blocks to make healthy cells. And so polysaccharides are one of the things that helps with that. Polysaccharides also help with a strong immune system. And this is one of my favorite things, because you guys know how I feel about gut health, right? Polysaccharides also promote the growth of the beneficial gut bacteria, the good guys that we need in our gut. The Ningxia drink. So some people call it Ninja. And that's really what it does. It makes you feel like a ninja. So one other thing that I thought was really, really cool was that the Ningxia Wolfberries, and I'd be showing you the dried wolfberries, but they were sold out. So I couldn't get any, but we normally like to have them around. So they did some testing on it, and with a lot of fruits and vegetables and things like that, you may have seen the ORAC chart. So that stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity, which is basically just a measure of something's free radical fighting capacity. So our body daily encounters things that make it produce free radicals, which is like its way of taking out our body's taking out the trash, but sometimes those get turned around in our body in just the natural process, and they turn into free radicals. And that's what causes basically aging and disease and things like that. It's just that natural process. And the ORAC tests that fruit or whatever food it is, its ability to fight those free radicals in that natural process of the body. They did the testing on it, and for the young living Ningxia Wolfberry, it showed that the dried wolfberry has 5 times the antioxidant capacity as prunes, 10 times that as oranges, 12 times that of raisins, and 55 times that of cauliflower's antioxidant capacity. It had one of the highest known ORAC scores of any whole food. So we're talking major superfood here. The dried berries are not very sweet, Jessica. They're very dry too, so we like to put them in something where it can soak up some liquid, and they soak up liquid very nice and they plump up. They're not overly sweet. They're not as sweet as raisins, but they're not tart like cranberries. So they are really good, though. They've got a really good flavor to them. The regular Chinese wolfberry, so if you go to your Whole Foods store or something, natural food store, and you buy wolfberry, that scored at 202 on the ORAC chart, whereas the Ningxia wolfberry scored at 303. So and that's not even talking about the difference between the protein and the zinc and the potassium content. So it really makes a difference when you're getting it from mineral-rich soil too. So that is one of my favorite things. So, you know, we can just really, it's like a fountain of youth with this wolfberry, the Ningxia wolfberry. So when we talk about Ningxia, we often, ORAC, Tara, ORAC is oxygen radical absorbance capacity. It's the measure of its free radical fighting capacity. So when we talk about Ningxia, a lot of times we're actually just kind of simultaneously talking about this drink called Ningxia Red. And you might have seen it in like a packet or in a bottle like this. And Ningxia Red is called that because it contains the wolfberry. So when I first started looking into it, well, I guess I wasn't really looking into it. I kind of just assumed that this was the juice from the wolfberry, and I was very wrong. It's actually the puree. So you're getting all of those things. You're still getting the polysaccharides, and you're getting all of those things because it's the entire puree of the wolfberry. So that's the main ingredient in this drink that we love, this red drink called Ningxia Red. There are other things in it too. It also contains juices from high antioxidant fruits to really boost the antioxidant capacity of this juice. Or this drink. So the juices that it does have are the ones that people tend to buy at natural stores to really boost up their health and things like that. So like the cherry juice and aronia, pomegranate, plum, and blueberry. So we're really skyrocketing the antioxidant capacity of it too. And I'll tell you why that's really important in a second here. So you've got the wolfberry puree and high antioxidant fruit juices. And then here's where my favorite part comes in. So what is also added to it are dietary safe essential oils that are citrus oils. And the reason that's really cool is because citrus oils contain a constituent called D-limonene. D-limonene is one of my favorite things for a continued way of supporting your health every single day. You can look up D-limonene online and you will be amazed if you have not looked into it before. It's an amazing thing for our health. But it's found in the rind of citrus fruits, which we want to make sure that you know, it's a good source of the rind and it's not something that's treated with chemicals and things like that. And so in the rind, we've got the healthiest part of the citrus fruit, which usually gets thrown away. But D-limonene, one of the cool things about it is that it activates that natural liver detox process. So it's a great way to just keep your body's liver detox process supported and going naturally. And so what happens is that normally, especially in the toxic world that we live in, people are so overrun with toxins in their body. And when we try to do something to get those toxins out and we try to support our liver and get that natural detox process going with something like D-limonene, what can happen is the body's just so overwhelmed with toxins that it will turn those into free radicals, which will speed up aging and speed up the disease processes and things like that. So that's where the antioxidants combined with these liver supporting nutrients makes it for a really great powerhouse, a really great way to support good health and just healthy, youthful, you know, energy and things like that. Because we've got such a high antioxidant capacity in not just the Ningxia wolfberry, but also the blueberry and cherry and things like that too. And so combine the antioxidants and the constituent D-limonene are fabulous together to really just keep you young and energetic. The other ingredients in it does have a small amount of stevia. It's got to be pretty small because it's not a very sweet juice. It doesn't taste bad. I think it tastes great. But if you're used to store juices, they tend to be quite sweet, and it's not like that. So it's a little bit less sweet than a store-bought juice, but I think the little bit of stevia that they added just helped it a little bit. And then one final ingredient that gave me concern when I first looked into it was something called sodium benzoate, which is a preservative that's used to ensure that it doesn't ferment when it's shipped and it's bottled. When it's bottled and shipped, people all around the world drink this, and so when it goes to other countries, they have to make sure. But Young Living didn't actually have to put that on the label because by law, if the food or drink contains less than 0.05% of sodium benzoate, it's not required to be on the label. 0.05%. And it doesn't have to be on the label. Oh, there. Did I get it? Oh, there we go. Wow, I gotta get this. Okay, there we go. But here's what is in. So Young Living worked really hard to formulate it so that the pH and the essential oils helped make the main part of the preservatives in it, so that it only requires this much sodium benzoate, which is clearly far, far, far less than what is required to make it be labeled, or what is in it to make it required to be labeled. But that's part of Young Living's transparency. They don't hide anything. They want everybody to know, full disclosure. So sodium benzoate is something that is naturally found in some fruits. It's naturally found in eggs in very high amounts, much more than that, obviously. So I am perfectly okay with that one. And then there was something else. Okay, so that's our Ningxia Red juice. There's so many different ways you can use it and you can drink it. This is a packet. It's 2 ounces. What we do is because it's a powerful drink. It's not like, I wouldn't add it to my grocery budget. I add it to my supplement budget. I get to taste it, but it's part of my supplement regimen. And as a dosage, I usually take 2 to 4 ounces a day, which is the recommended amount for adults, to really see a difference in your immune function, your liver function, your eye health, your energy levels, and just your overall health. And so these are exactly 2 ounces. Sometimes something fun to do is put these in the freezer and let them get a little slushy. This makes the best electrolyte drink if you are ever needing an electrolyte drink. If there's ever some reason that somebody needs something serious to replenish their electrolytes, do not use Pedialyte or things like that, please, or Gatorade. Those things are so unhealthy. Use something like this, high in all those things that we need. And sometimes what we like to do is, if you take like a sparkling water, and this is my favorite way to drink it. So I like to put some in with some sparkling water. And if you're used to soda, I would use some liquid stevia. I would put some liquid stevia in it too, and that'll help make it taste more sweeter, like a soda. And it's a great way to get rid of the soda in your life. And then I like to take a dietary tangerine. There's already citrus oils in there, but this really boosts the flavor of it. So I put a drop in there, and that is my favorite way to drink Ningxia Red every day. That's for the Ningxia Red. But now the thing is that there are so many things that Young Living has that have the Ningxia Wolfberry in them, that there's a lot of different ways you can get the Ningxia Wolfberry. So another way you can get it and get other things is, this is called Ningxia Nitro. This is like Ningxia level 2. So if you are looking for a natural energy shot, so this is more like a continued daily energy, but this is like when you need a boost. And not just an energy boost, but a mental boost, like mental clarity boost. Ningxia Nitro contains the wolfberry puree, but it also contains D-ribose green tea, choline, mulberry leaf extract, and Korean ginseng root extract. So it's like a natural energy shot, but it also has B vitamins, which we know is a great way to get energy too. We need those B vitamins for, just endurance, energy, things like that. But then it also has, all right, so here's one fun thing. It has yerba mate leaf oil. Now the oil is really powerful. Look that one up. Go to PubMed, look that one up. Look up, while you're at it, look up the benefits of green tea extract, things like that. So because it has a green tea extract, this does have about, I think, 40 milligrams of naturally occurring caffeine. This one does not have caffeine. This one does because of the green tea leaf extract. This one also has chocolate bean oil. Doesn't taste like chocolate though, so don't get your hopes up on that. And then it has a few other things, and some of them are kind of like, why would that be in there? Like black pepper essential oil. Here's why it has that. There's some pretty awesome research behind black pepper essential oil and our adrenaline. So look that up somewhere. It was very carefully formulated. I met the scientist just a couple of weeks ago who formulated this, and he talked all about it, and it was astounding the amount of research that he put into this little thing right here. I got 2 boxes of these. How many are in a box? 14 of them. I got 2 boxes of these free last month. So if you are my friend on Facebook and you are not a member on our team yet, and you want to try one of these out, send me a message. I'll be happy to share because it's like, wow, I love that stuff so much. All right, okay, so there's different ways to get the Ningxia Wolfberry. There's supplements, just lots of different ways. The Ningxia Red is the one we talk about the most, and we're actually doing something really, really fun with the Ningxia Red. So we know what a difference it makes in your life, it will make in your life because of what a difference it's made in our lives. We just want people to see and try it out for themselves. So what we are doing is, in August, we're starting a Ningxia Red challenge where we are challenging people to drink 2 to 4 ounces of this every single day for a month, for the entire month of August. But we need to get our Ningxia Red for that challenge this month to make sure we got it and we're ready to go on the 1st. So what I am doing with our team is everybody who gets their Ningxia Red for the entire month of August this month and posts a picture of it in our group, they're going to get entered for the chance to win $100 in free products. Your choice, whatever products you want from Young Living. It's a $100 account credit. It's just my way of spurring people on to just give it a shot and see what a difference it can make. If you are not a Young Living member, hook up with the person who invited you to this group. If you found it through one of my pages, send me a message. We got to get you plugged in and get it ordered in time to start the challenge and to get you into the drawing to win. So let us know about that because that is going to be awesome. And of course, for the challenge itself in August, there's going to be prizes for that too. I mean, come on. We always have free prizes and stuff going on. So you're going to want to get in on that. Do not miss that. There are so many ways that you can really support your health naturally. And this is one of our favorites. It's energy. If there's any concern about blood sugar levels, this does not spike your blood sugar level. It's a great way to give your body just whole food nutrients, to give you energy, to give you strength, but without harmful stimulants. So we love it. I gotta drink some of this real quick because it's just sitting here smelling good. Seriously, if you're still drinking soda, get some of this. And soda is, it's just poison. And if you're like, well, I want to see if this works, or I want to see if the nitro works for that afternoon crash or something, but yet you're like carb overload at lunchtime, I don't know that this is gonna work, honestly. It might, but it's all about a lifestyle change, and this is just one part of it. So, but I encourage you guys to give it a try. Don't miss out on this challenge. We're gonna have lots of fun with it. We always have fun, right guys? So if you have any questions, you guys let us know. I just wanna make sure I covered everything because there's so much cool information. I hope you guys learned something new tonight. Every time I, look into it a little bit more, I remember something that I had forgotten about it and just am constantly wowed by this. And I'm so glad that it is so accessible to us. We live in a toxic world, but we also live in a time where we can get access to some really awesome things for our health. So, hey, so all my oily friends, you guys, I'm wearing some of the Savvy makeup. So Young Living just came out with a new line of toxic-free mineral makeup, and I'm kind of liking it. I'm not a big makeup person, but I'm learning to be. And I got my Savvy lipstick and got some eyeshadow on. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not watching as many videos to learn as I should. But anyway, I love it. I love the makeup. So anyway, let us know if you guys have any questions, please. You could tell, Don. Aw, see? It's working. Okay, thanks, Don. So anyway, or unless you're like, I could tell you look like a clown. Anyway, thank you, Don. Aw, thanks. Let us know. Email a person that invited you to this. We want to get you hooked up and plugged in this right away. So join in on the fun. Here's to your health. I'll see you guys later.